When I'm out there on the floor and I'm competing and I'm coaching and I'm trying to help these guys win, it hadn't crossed my mind.
Is it okay to miss guys like that? I know everyone says it has to be forward thinking, but do you allow yourself maybe a few minutes to go, hey, I was here 3 years ago, it was Bron, it was D. Wade, it was CB. Can you reflect back a little?
I do all the time. Those are great times. Those are great times. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of success. We were the best team in the NBA. We were the talk of the NBA. I mean, probably one of the most popular teams around, maybe go down as one of the best teams ever. That was a great time, and I reflect on those times all the time. But, with that moving said, those times prepared me for these times.
I mean, today when you were out there, I remember last time 3 years ago, all the guys with their shirts off, sort of flexing. Ray Allen was out here also. It was so different. How different does it feel from not having CB, not having D. Wade, not having LeBron, but being back in the same place?
I mean, those thoughts come to mind before practice and after practice. Once I step out on the floor, my natural instinct takes over. I get into competitive mode, I get into teaching mode, I get into work mode. So it was weird, but surprisingly enough, it never crossed my mind one time about the guys that weren't here while I was out there on the floor.
I mean, what was it like just coming into camp and realizing how different it was going to be? Did you sort of say to yourself, let me reset myself before camp because I realized how different it is?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be different, and I was prepared for that. So, yeah, I kind of reset myself, got myself in the mindset that, I needed to be a little more patient, and I also need to be a lot more vocal.
Who had the most energy out there today?
Everybody had energy, but, my guy right now, and I like everybody, is Rodney and Willie. Those are my two guys right now. I love those guys' work ethic. I love what they're about. I love, their journeys and their stories. Rodney McGruder played for my coach, Frank Martin, who was my high school coach. He played for Frank at K-State, so I'm going to do everything I can to help the kid, and Willie as well.
Udi, was there anything you remember from the last time you guys were here in training camp with the Bahamas that you look forward to doing this time around?
Maybe put together a little team get together if we could possibly do it. Depending on what's the schedule for practice and everything. I try to get the guys together. Maybe hang out by the pool and just do some team bonding, get to learn a little more about each other.